Right, guys, hope you're okay. Alex Pereira has had to come out and defend himself on his own Instagram because he was catching a lot of heat due to the latest fight announcement. So Alex is set to fight Rountree at UFC 307. And this is a pretty great matchup because it favours Alex Pereira's style. Rountree is a Muay Thai specialist, an absolute fantastic fighter, a vicious finisher, a very violent fighter. I don't think it's going to be a super easy fight for Alex Pereira, to be honest. Rountree's leg kicks are amazing. He's got good power in his hands, so he could actually present some problems for Pereira. But the narrative since this fight has been announced is that Alex Pereira is ducking Ankalaev, and Ankalaev's next fight has just been announced versus Alexander Rakic at UFC 308. There was a little bit of controversy surrounding this because Ankalaev pretty much is the #1 contender for the light heavyweight title. He really should be next in line, yet they've just booked Alex Pereira to fight Rountree a month before this fight, which basically means that Pereira and Ankalaev aren't really going to fight each other. And a few people were blaming Pereira for this, saying that he's ducking Ankalaev and that he's scared of Ankalaev, which I hate. I absolutely hate that narrative because none of these fighters are actually scared of each other. Now, of course, certain fighters will try and make the correct business play and make the correct decision on who to fight next in a manner that suits them. That doesn't mean that they're scared. They're just trying to make the right chess moves that's going to benefit their career, and you would do exactly the same. There has to be some strategy. At the end of the day, you can say that it's ducking or whatever, but there does have to be some strategy to the moves that you make. Now, you could use that logic with the Shaun Jones situation and Stipe Miocic, which we're not going to get into, so it could sound like I'm contradicting myself here, but I do believe Shaun Jones needs to forget about the Stipe fight and fight Tom Aspinall if he wants to be classed as the GOAT and just not hold up that heavyweight division. But Pereira is not scared of Ankalaev, and Pereira is not ducking Ankalaev. Also, someone put this Dana White meme under this image. I don't think this will be a snooze. Then again, do you know what? It might actually be a snooze fest. I think Ankalaev's going to take Rakic down. I really liked Rakic's last fight against Jiří Procházka as well. Thought he looked great, and he definitely gained some fans in that fight. Anyway, many people are saying that this fight between Pereira and Rountree doesn't really make much sense. Let's look at every other possible person who Alex Pereira could have fought apart from Magomed Ankalaev. And the reason why he didn't fight Magomed, we'll get to in a moment because he addressed it on his Instagram. But Jiří Procházka obviously just lost against Alex Pereira, so that's a no-go. Jamal Hill hasn't done anything, just got KO'd by Pereira at UFC 300 and is just sitting on the sidelines expecting a rematch. Probably not going to happen. Don't think it should happen. Jan Blachowicz hasn't fought in over a year and lost to Alex Pereira. Alexander Rakic obviously lost to Jiří Procházka and is fighting Magomed Ankalaev. Nikita Krylov hasn't really fought in over a year. Volkan Oezdemir, guess he's coming off a win, but not really. Rountree, 5-fight win streak. I guess it does make sense. Everyone else, not really, apart from Magomed Ankalaev, #2 contender. Now, let's go over to Alex Pereira's Instagram. He's released a statement on his Instagram, but he's got the full version of this on his YouTube channel. The full version's 10 minutes long. There's no point me translating the entire 10 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll watch this short clip, which pretty much summarizes the entire situation, and see what Pereira has got to say about the idea that he's ducking Ankalaev or that the UFC are protecting Alex Pereira from Ankalaev, because that's also another big narrative. UFC are protecting Pereira. They don't want him to lose because right now he's the cash cow. Right, I will live translate this. Everyone's curious, right, about fighting Ankalaev. I'm here to tell you I really want it. Many don't believe in my ground game. They think it'll be a problem for me. Everyone knows Glover's story, what he's done in this sport. I've learned so much from him, not just techniques, but training together with my whole team. I think my team's fully capable to face any wrestling fighter. I've been learning from these folks. It's a pleasure and privilege for me. I'm in the right place. Many people ask me. I've always wanted to fight Ankalaev, and I've informed the organisation about this. I've made it very clear, but Ankalaev didn't want to fight me. I don't know why. If it's where we'd fight, if he didn't want to fight, he's not the champion. He's not in a position to choose. I think it's an opportunity that came up. He didn't want it. He didn't want to take it. He has his reasons. I don't know what they are, but I came to tell you I am not afraid of anyone. Everyone knows my story, everything I've done, who I've faced, not just in MMA, but kickboxing too, and I've been doing great work. Obviously, I want to fight this guy. Things got difficult, but I'll meet him eventually. So, there you go. Pretty much addressed it. Ankalaev didn't want to fight. Now, I did see somewhere that Ankalaev said that he exclusively wants to fight in Abu Dhabi. maybe that's the case, and the UFC aren't going to wait and leave Alex Pereira out for so long just to get that potential matchup, maybe by the end of the year or maybe next year, next time they go back to Abu Dhabi. Instead, they're going to keep it moving. They're going to keep Alex Pereira fighting. Just look at Pereira's fight schedule. So since November the 7th, 2021, he's fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, with 4 of those times coming in the last 12 months. Insane. The UFC want to keep Pereira fighting. And that's what Jamal Hill was saying. He can't believe what's just announced. So a guy pulls out of a contender fight because of a failed drug test for a banned substance and gets rewarded with a title shot. It's terrible for the sport, blah, blah, blah. And I do see the argument that, yeah, Khalil, why is he getting this fight when he's just being banned for a tainted supplement? And the only notable person who he's beat is Anthony Smith. However, as we've seen by the rankings, there's not really much else going on, to be fair, in the division. And if Alex Pereira wants to fight every 3-4 months, are we really that bothered about who it's against? I'm not. I'm happy to see Alex Pereira run through the entire division. I don't even care. Let's see Johnny Walker get knocked out again. Let's see Carlos Ulberg hype train get derailed. Let's see Anthony on paper Smith lose again, all to the hands of Alex Pereira. Let's go. So there you go, just a little bit of MMA news today, guys. Also, last point, if you do want to sign up to my Apex Athlete app, this is your last opportunity to claim the discount code, the 20% lifetime discount, because the discount ends tomorrow. So if you are going to sign up and you want that 20% lifetime discount, then get signed up right now. I've emailed everyone. You know what to do. The link's in the description. Just enter the promo code on the second page of the checkout and you're good to go. And I'll see you inside the Discord community. Oh, and also my fitness channel is coming this week as well, which I'm really excited for. Okay, guys, appreciate you all. See you tomorrow.